Uncle Bobby Radio is for adults only. If you are a kid, do not listen.
I sit in my chair and turn on the microphone. I click on record because now it's time to do a show. You're listening to Uncle Bobby Radio. Comedy on Uncle Bobby Radio. Funny talking news, songs and or parodies. Sit down and relax. Eat yourself some crackers and cheese. You're listening to Uncle Bobby Radio. Comedy on Uncle Bobby Radio. I want to say hello to you. Just write it down in the chat below. You know you can even call me too. Just go to Skype, search Uncle Bobby Radio.
What's happening?
What is happening, Car Crash Keithy? Speaking of Car Crash Keithy, I have not seen him in it's about a week. He came and visited. It was like 3 weeks. That's the deadline when I start getting worried. I was about to call the hospitals and police stations. You know, if I don't talk to him for almost a month, then I get worried. I had just seen him. I wish he would come visit me now because I have a present for him. So, Car Crash Keithy, if you are listening to this is your cousin Robbie saying, Uncle Bobby saying, hey, listen, between me and you. Psst, psst, come see me. You know, don't worry about it, buddy. I'll save you some. And you know, we're sitting here. I don't know. I got to be honest with you. I don't know if the rum's gonna be the rum will probably be gone. If you're not here by tomorrow, it'll be gone. I got me a big ass bottle of rum. I have not gotten myself a big bottle ever. I have never bought myself this big of a bottle of rum before. It's. You know, it's because honestly, like everything in life, bulk is it's cheaper in bulk, man. It really is. So, you know, I spent $25 for like a fucking gallon of the shit or whatever, a half gallon. I don't know. But I think it's a gallon. You know, and it's kind of like the big ones. Except for I got spice rum. It's the ones like her dad gets, the big ones. I usually get the little tall bottles, the little tall necks. You know, they're like skinny and tall. There's two different sizes of those. And they're like 50. The one halfway decent size, like $15. And the next size up is the big gallon or whatever. So I'm like, fuck it, man. I might as well go, you know, throw in an extra $5-10 and get the big one. It's like 3 times as much as what that one bottle for 15 is giving you. You know what I mean? And I'll have it for a little while. I mean, now's the time to get it because you know, I mean, I gotta be honest. If it's there. You know, I start out slow because I got the kids and everything, but by the time the night comes, I'm going to have 2 big-ass glasses. Like, I'm just kind of starting now. This is my second or third one, but I've been milking the shit out of them. So now's right around the time when everybody's down in bed. I'm going to start getting loose. We were going to open up the phones in just a second. I honestly, I don't know what it is, man, but like the 30-minute, I was not digging the 30-minute shows, the free shows, and I would rather have an hour. I think for what we're paying, it's only like $40 a year, but still, I think they could still give us like a fucking hour, man, or they could have charged us $50. It was for like $40 a year. So just charge me an extra $10 and let me get an hour. You know what I mean? But they don't. And it's better than a half hour for some reason. You wouldn't think that 15 minutes would make you or break you, but it really does. Like right now, I've been rambling for 5 minutes. It's nothing. 5 minutes, and then we can get on with the show. We got a lot going on today for the little time we've got. I mean, we can always. The good thing about Spreaker is you can do more than one. You know, you can do as many as you want all day. So if we have to do a part 2, we'll do a part 2. But I mean, it's not a whole lot, but enough we could. You know, we've got a brand new segment I'm very excited about. Just made the intro today for it. We got a couple things to talk about. First thing, you know, we're gonna get in. We got a couple things to play about the rum. We're gonna talk about rum. I'm drinking Bacardi spiced rum, and my girl's like, "Oh God, you're drinking spiced rum, bad," because she I got Captain Morgan spiced rum one time. I was drinking that. Her brother drinks that, or used to drink that. He stopped drinking that too. I think it's just too expensive, man. It's just too goddamn expensive. I mean, listen, I love Captain Morgan, man, but I mean, come on, calm down. You're wound the fuck up. You guys charge almost not twice as much as Bacardi, but you're like $5-10 more expensive. I gotta give it to you. If you just like spiced rum, it's better. For spiced rum, it's their spiced rum, which all they do is spiced rum. Captain Morgan is better than the Bacardi spiced rum, but they got good clear shit. You know what I mean? You don't see Captain Morgan trying to do the clear shit. What's up with that? So, never the who. Or getting busted up here in my closet. And we're gonna turn Skype you on here shortly. And we're going to also talk about the brand new segment is video games. It's a video game segment because I bought a new video game today, and I want to talk about that. And we'll play that whenever we want to talk about video games. It's pretty much how that'll work because it's a talk of video games. So anytime I know we're going to talk about video games or we bring it up, I'll just play the intro. Simple as that. And yeah, like I said, Skype you coming up, and I was gonna get a top 10 up about video games, but I don't know if we're gonna do that now or not. Well, only time will tell. So keep it locked right here, Uncle Bobby Radio, your home for all things funny.
You could bring it in a bottle, you could bring it in a flask, you could bring it in a cup, you could send it in a glass of warm rum in the morning, a warm rum in the evening. You could bring it in a bottle, you could bring it in a flask, you could send it in a cup, you could bring it in a glass of warm rum in the morning. You could bring it in a flask, you could bring it in a cup, you could send it in a glass of warm rum in the morning, a warm rum in the evening. Yo, it's a hunter man, alongside Big Rick, sipping a few cold ones in the bungalow factory. Drink it on the shore. You could put it in a bowl. I could drink it from a straw. I want me rum in the morning. I want me rum in the evening. You could bring it by the beach. I could drink it on the shore. You could put it in a bowl. I could drink it from a straw. I want me rum in the morning. I want me rum in the on the rocks. You could bring it in a gallon. You could bring it by the box. I want me rum in the morning. I want me rum in the evening. You could bring it Coral River. I could drink it on the rocks. You could bring it in a gallon. You could send it by the box. I want me rum in the morning. I want me rum in the You could bring it in a bottle, you could bring it in a flask, you could bring it in a cup, you could send it in a glass of warm. Me rum in the morning, a warm. Me rum in the evening. You could bring it in a bottle, you could bring it in a flask, you could send it in a cup, you could bring it in a glass of warm. Me rum in the morning, a warm. Me rum in the evening. You could bring it in a bottle, you could bring it in a flask, you could bring it in a cup, you could send it in a glass of warm. Me rum in the morning, a warm.
Hello. I'm going to be doing an original song that I wrote called Sunny D and Rum. Yum, yum. Oh, Sunny D and Rum, yum, yum. It's a flavor I just thought of. Oh, Sunny D and Rum, yum, yum. It's so good I can't get enough. Oh, oh, Sunny D and Rum, yum, yum. Think I'll run and get me some more. Sunny D and Rum, yum, yum. It's so good I can't get enough. Oh, oh, Sunny D and Rum. I think I'll run and get me some more. Sunny D and Rum, yum, yum. I think I'll just drink me some. Yum, Sunny D and Rum, yum, yum. Yeah, Sunny D and Rum, yum, yum. It's so good, I can't get enough.
Just sitting at home thinking about doing a show, so I Skype you. See, just a plain phone call, well that just wasn't enough, so I Skype you. If I was funny, well I wouldn't need none of you. Well, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? So if you don't answer, well I hope you'll get cancer. Till then I'll just Skype you.
Uncle Bobby Radio. I am your DJ, Uncle Bobby. We do Skype. We're going to do Skype you a little bit differently lately. Here's how we're going to do it. We're going to do it. 15 minutes. We're going to wait 10-15 minutes before we start it up like we did this time, and we're going to just turn it on. And if somebody calls us, to call us. If they don't, they don't. That's how it's going to be. We usually throw out a number out there. I gotta be honest with you. I could go ahead and get the account turned back on. I'm just too cheap and lazy to do it. So I don't know. Well, for now, UncleBobbyRadio.com is the username for. You search that on Skype, and you become my Skype to Skype buddy. And then you could call me anytime you want, like Nick, like Big N does, Nick Shot, and Joe Seeker. Jen, Mark Fox, they all have me Skype to Skype. There's only certain people, and usually it's my friends and family that don't know how to use Skype that I have their number anyway. And I don't even have, like, they can still call me. So, I mean, because Boo Boo called me, so I don't know how that is. I guess you can call the number. It's a weird number. I don't know. I'm getting messaged. Who messaged me? Hello? I don't see anything. I don't have anything else up. I don't know. But we're here, we're chilling. Title of the show, I Come for Some Rum. And that's a true story. What's this say? Run ass. What am I running? I don't know what this is. I don't even know if I should hit okay. Oh, it failed anyway. So, we're here and we're talking about rum and video games. Not much to say about rum. It makes you feel good. It's a mellow buzz. Like vodka, I can't drink vodka. It's a hyper buzz. It's like the only liquor that'll get me like ornery, like I can fight, which I can't. But at least the good thing is, I mean, don't get me wrong, I can box. But the way I was taught boxing, I never sparred or anything. The way I boxed, is with bags and stuff, and speed bags and heavy bags, and they don't hit back. So it's a little different. I just get hit until I get mad, and then I eat someone's face, turn like a Hulk and kill somebody, or I run. But unfortunately, I only have one option now. I try to rip your face off. Why? And if you fuck me up, you fuck me up, because I can't run now because I got that broke foot. But I'm a pretty peaceful guy. Joe says I'm a dick. I think he just says that to make himself feel better, so he doesn't feel like such a dick. What we need in a group is someone who's like a real asshole. But the problem is Joe wouldn't like that, because he would defend the guy being an asshole to people, and he would turn into being an asshole even though he was just protecting us. But that's how it is. So I don't think he could handle somebody, a bully, because assholes are bullies. So you don't want that. But it's just somebody a little nastier, a little more meaner, because I can't do it. I don't have the energy to be mean all the time. I can be a dick, believe me. Come in here and be under 18. Say, I'm 13. I love your show, and see what happens to you. Tell me how much you come in the chat talking about Chris Top. See how much I like you then. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hear it. I don't care. Do your shout out somewhere else. Can I get a shout out? I'll give you a shout out. We give you shout outs here. That's fine. We have so many requests for shout outs. We have to make it automated, and for that. So Big N isn't answering me now, so I'm on my own, it looks like. But that's fine, because I could do a two-part of this all by myself. That's how bad I'm rambling today. Let's see, shout out. I think I'm losing my voice now. I don't think it's good for a wannabe radio personality to lose their voice. That wouldn't be good. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so bad. Oh, here it is. Check this out. Thanks, Don Duck Landis.
This is a very special shout out to Imagine Your Name Here. We appreciate your support, and that's from the bottom of our heart.
Yeah, so there it is for you. So you come in here and you want attention. Just listen and enjoy the goddamn show. And hey, this is a talk show. Call in. If you got an opinion, call in or write in the chat. That's fine. That's fine. We're here. We're here to please. Here on Uncle Bobby Radio. So what are we doing? I need a co-host so they can tell me what I'm doing. I'm getting trashed today. Oh yeah, the brand new segment. That's right. Do I have it up? Oh, here it is. Feast your ears on this. Yeah. Woo! Come on. Some games thrill me, some games bore me. I play them anyway. If I was stuck in the 80s, I would play arcades. I can play first shooter games, but I prefer to fight. 'Cause when it comes to video games, my life is super tight. 'Cause we are talking about video games, and I love video games. Come on, we're talking about video games, and I love video games. Yeah! Alright, and guess who's in the chat room, and guess who's here in the friggin' studios harassing me, ruining my show.
It's me, Isabella.
It's you, Isabella. Interesting. What, pray tell, could you be in here while I was playing my intro for the video game intro, talking video games? What could you say? But first off, I want to say, Joey, my buddy Joey S., our friend, you remember Joey? He used to come over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he come over here and you left some video games here, but I think they're long gone. He said, we was about to watch TV, and Marie said, see if Bobby was online, and here you are. Here's where I always am. so TV can wait. You goddamn right, Joey. TV can fucking wait. Right, Val? Sorry for cussing. Do I have to put a quarter in the cuss jar?
Yes.
All right. So go ahead. What were you saying?
I was saying that I was trying to say that this is my work.
This is your work?
Yeah, now it is because I've been late every day for my work, for my old work, and then my.
Joe said hi, Bella.
Hi, Joe, and then.
Joey. It's Joey. It's not Joe.
I know. So and he was like calling me right when he was in my pocket, and I heard him, and then he just made me he just fired me, so I had to find a new work, so this is my work now.
Remember the song?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
We were getting into it there. Oh yeah, uh-huh. This is your intro.
Yeah, I was trying to do a good song.
You did a great song. That was beautiful.
Yeah, but I got much brighter song today.
Hold this.
Okay.
Go ahead, talk.
You mean sing?
Sing, sure. Oh, you want to sing here? I'll turn this off. Go ahead, sing.
Right now, once I was a beautiful girl, I really cried. And then once I was upset, I was really upset. I was crying, I was bubbling, and then I walked in. And then I was flying again, and then I really got it. Oh. There is my daddy and mommy and me, and my dirt and everybody.
What? Shush. What do you mean? Oh, I'm messing up your song.
Because it was trying to be.
Well, listen, this is my show. Can I have it back?
Because it was known to be. Because with the little white eyes.
What's happening?
With the B, with the B, O, and the N.
Alright, now get out. Give me a kiss. Get out, let's do this. You did your segment. It's about bye, everybody.
Down to world, going to straight to down to sound. Down to well to south to down and round, only with the ice cream truck. Pony ice cream truck. A donkey with the anywhere. Down to round, going to sing it round to round, because it's the only thing to do. On my way, oh yeah, because it's the only way, it's the only way, because it's the only way, because because it's the only way, going down, round, going to
Hello, your radio superstars. We're calling.
This is the
Live. I'm doing a show.
What's your show about?
I come for some rum. That's what it's called.
What's happening?
Is Keith there?
No, I wish he was. I miss him. It's only been a week though, so I don't have to call out the 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 squad to go find him yet. The search squad or whatever it's called. The search team, search and rescue team. He was just here at the house like a week ago.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you. Let you talk to Doc while I go back to work.
What are you on your fucking break? And you call me at the end of it? I've been on for like fucking 15 minutes.
I'll be back after my next call.
All right, good luck.
You guys want to listen to me work?
No, I'm trying to do a show.
That's entertainment, Bobby. It's entertainment.
I don't know. We could try it.
That old guy told me I was stupid.
That would have been funny to listen to.
You'd like
Probably be illegal to broadcast them.
Yeah. It probably is. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. You hold the fort, Doc, till I get back.
All right.
Are we live on the air?
Yeah, Doc, don't shut up. You better talk. You're my new co-host.
I'll be quiet. I'll be real quiet now.
No, you're my new co-host now.
I don't have to change my name to Jen, do I?
No, she's not the co-host. She was the intern. You're getting the jobs all mixed up. She was just an intern. She can't do the shows because her daddy snores. Or, no, he blasts the TV. That's what he does. He don't snore. That's my girl. I forgot.
Yeah, I don't have a TV. I can't blast it.
I forget what I was doing now. I'm drinking rum.
You were doing a show about coming and rummin'.
Well, I mean, rum does make me cum. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I can't lie about it though. It's very pleasurable. But
I don't know. I don't drink this stuff.
Well, we also talk. We're also talking about video games, but I don't think you know. I don't think you've played a video game in your entire life. I'm gonna guess.
Oh, I've played a few. Not in a long time though.
Like Pac-Man or earlier than Pac-Man.
Oh, I used to play Pac-Man. I used to always have the high score.
You play it in arcades or on Atari?
In the arcades.
I missed arcades. I made an intro for the talking for because I knew I was going to talk about video games today, and I made an intro for it, and I bring that up. Freaking arcades, man, like that's like 80s stuff. Like they died in the 80s, really. Like you don't ever see them. Like, I mean, they have places like there's this place over here called not John and Mike and something. I don't know. It's in Philly. But you gotta go all the way to Philly to do it, and then you can go there. You can drink beer and play video games and shit, skee ball. And they have arcades and stuff like that. But like, remember when they were in every corner store and shit?
Yep, I used to go to 7-Eleven and play Pac-Man.
Yeah, I mean, you go to your corner store and play, man. I dump mad quarters in there. I can't believe they don't even do that anymore. Like, I can't imagine that generation being gone. Like, there'd still be people that...
pinball machines.
Yeah, and even pinball machines, man. Bring them back, too.
They were illegal in the U.S. from, like, the 1930s till sometime in the 1970s, early 70s.
Why?
Because they considered it as gambling rather than a skill.
You're not getting nothing back. You know what I mean? Like, you're not getting, it's not like you're getting anything. What was their thing for that? Because, there's a lot of games that, you could, but you don't get anything. So how can it be gambling?
Well, you win more games. That's the only thing you could win.
Could you even do that?
Yeah, if you get the scores, you get free games.
Oh, that's still bullshit. They got a bum rap, man. They got a bum rap. America's stupid.
They were real popular in the UK during those years, but they were illegal in the US.
Well, it's funny
So,
because
early
now,
70s.
I mean, it's going away again. But now, like for like a few years ago, I mean, I know I was in South Carolina, and they got rid of it before I moved out. I was there. I lived there for like 5 years, and I guess it was, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 years ago, something like that, a roundabout, and they got rid of them and shit. But there was these poker machines everywhere in any corner store. You could play the poker machines. You know what I mean? Like, they had like 3 buttons. You hit them, and it was kind of like slots, But you could raise, and I mean, they had different ones. They had poker, they had slots, they had, these little machines everywhere. And then they banned them in South Carolina.
I never played those.
You never played them? They don't have them there, I guess, huh? You can't gamble where you're at?
No, not unless you're an Indian, I think.
Oh, they have casinos. Yeah, you're in like California or something, right?
Yeah, there's a casino just about 15 miles down the road from me.
It's getting like that here too. Like, I mean, can you do scratch offs there? You know what a scratch off is?
I've never played the lottery either.
Can you play the lottery though? Is it a lottery state? Because that's what.
Yeah, they got the lottery. I've never done it.
Well, because that's what they said. They told South Carolina the reason why it got voted in that they get rid of all those machines is one of the main reasons was because they said they would get the lottery, and that would bring a lot of money into the state. You know what I mean? Like that it was going to bring.
Well, in California, they voted the lottery in because they said they would give money to schools, which they do just enough to make it past that agreement, but they don't give schools shit. Most of it goes in the bureaucrats' pockets.
Yeah, it's all fucking whatever. I mean, those games, I could kind of see, like, another reason why they did it was, a lot of people were getting bad off on it. I knew a girl that got real bad on it, and I honestly lost $80 of my rent one time on the fucking machine, and I had to go borrow it to get, borrow it. But it was from the guy I worked with, so I knew I could pay it off. It's paid off from work. You know what I mean? Just take it right out of my check, but and then his wife, she let me borrow the money, and I told him, because she does it all the time, and I used to never tell him, but she used to dump hundreds of dollars a day on that fucking thing, man. Just sit there. I mean, you get in your zone, man. You get in the corner store, and in there, when I moved there, you could still smoke in that store. You couldn't smoke here in Jersey; it was already done. But when I moved there, you could still smoke inside, and they had little tables for you and shit, and they had the machines set up, and little stools and little tables for your cigarettes and shit. It was awesome.
Yeah, I remember when you could walk around the grocery store smoking a cigarette.
Oh yeah, that was before my time though. But you could smoke in bars and diners and shit like that, man. And now you can't do that.
Well, it's been that way in California for 25, 30 years, so I'm kind of used to that. I don't go to bars no more because of it. Because I'm a smoker.
Something Joey or Marie saying something about a bill. The bill they proposed in Congress today. What's the bill? I want to know. Requiring minds want to know.
I think the bill was that they get more money in their pocket.
Well, yeah, that's what it always boils down to. We're so fucking crooked. I mean, honestly, and this might upset some people, but what is the difference really between what we have here and like having back in the day when they had kings and queens and they would come take all the money and tax the shit out of the common folk? Isn't the government doing the same fucking thing? It ain't much difference besides they can't really come here and just on horses with fucking pitchforks saying or fire and go you got to get out and guns and say you got to get out off your property, we own it now. They can't do that, and really they can if they really wanted to. to remove marijuana from the Schedule Narcotics Act and move control of it to the individual states. Is that good or bad? They want to remove marijuana from the Scheduled Narcotics Act. I don't know what that means. And move control of it.
They want to remove cannabis from it. They want to make it so it's not an illegal narcotic.
Well, that's good. Good for us. We win. I mean,
Well,
those
three states already did it. Washington, Colorado, and somewhere else.
Well, that's the bullshit about I mean, that's the beauty and the bullshit about America. Like that's why it's a little more free because every state is making some rule. But at the same time, like, can't they just pass this shit all the way around? Why is it going state to state? Like in Jersey or my state, I don't even reason I'm complaining is because my state's dicks. They'll be the last. I think they finally did for Jersey clear it for medical marijuana. But I'm hearing some states are clearing it for you to be able to buy that shit in a store. Unless I'm wrong.
I know growers here in California that voted against it because they don't want it to be legal because that means less profit for them.
I don't know. I can see why they'd see that, but I think in the end, I mean, yeah, it's going to be less profit, I guess. But because the only reason why it's people pay what they pay is because you understand the risk they got to put up with. And there ain't no risk in it. But they could sell more. There'll be more. You know what I mean? It'll be like plentiful. Plus,
they don't make no profit off of me. I don't buy it.
Well, that's the thing. That's what everybody's gonna wind up doing. Just growing it themselves. Because I'm thinking of doing that anyway. But I'm not really going to be able to do it because I checked the trailer out where I'm moving, and that shit is like, they're real close together, man. I'm going to have no room, and I got kids. I can't put it in the house. The only way is that shed. The shed's decent. I might get a couple plants in there. You know what I mean? Recreational. Let's see. It would never be against
you could
federal
throw it
law.
in a pan.
Throw it in a pan?
In a van.
Well, yeah, but like you can't this is the kind of place that bitches about like they're having cars and like I'm not gonna be able to have just a car sitting there. It's gonna be we're gonna have that one car. If I try to buy a car and let it sit there without no plates, they're gonna say something in the driveway. It's one of them places. I've dealt with them all my life, man. They're crazy. It's a trailer park, for fuck's sake. It's supposed to be fucking cars with no wheels in the fucking yard.
A car up on blocks is a Mexican motel.
Yeah, man. That's what they're worried about. They don't want the Mexicans in there. But individual states have to legalize it. Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Marijuana. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a bunch of fucking loop-de-loos getting around it and doing it. But it's probably not. I mean, I could see, honestly, it being really, like, not in our time, but eventually it's going to be like cigarettes. Almost like cigarettes. But if you think about it, cigarettes are pretty irritated to people. People are like, I don't know, people are rough on cigarettes anymore. I feel like I'm some kind of outcast or alien because now it's like the numbers are, you know what I mean, decreasing the number of people who smoke. For me and around me, like my girl quit. Her mother quit a long time ago. Her father had to quit. So like I'm not around anybody who's smoking really. My Aunt Pat was up here. Me and Keithy were puffing away on cigarettes, and she left and sat in the car. She couldn't handle it. And my girl don't even want me smoking up in here. I feel like an outcast.
I live alone, so no one complains.
Must be nice, Duck. I remember this. I ain't gonna lie, I got lonely. You don't get lonely in there by yourself? Nobody yell at you?
No, I don't get lonely.
I get lonely. And it's weird because it's not like I get any action, but I'd still get lonely. I mean, it's nice.
I don't really like to use the word marijuana because it's a word that was made up by the people that started the prohibition against marijuana. It's not even a real word. It's cannabis.
Yeah, well, they probably wanted something a little more intimidating. But marijuana don't scare me like that word don't. That's fine. You could call. I don't care what you call it. I call it trees. We were going to talk about rum and video games, but now we're talking about rum and marijuana, which is fine with me. It's just as good.
I have a marijuana grower video game.
Do you really? They have that shit on Facebook, but I'm kind of...
Yeah, you pick out the seeds and you plant them and you got to water them and it's kind of like real time. It's a game that takes months to play.
Well, you got that on the computer?
Yeah, it's on the computer.
Yeah, that's badass. It takes months to play, huh? You gotta actually sit and wait. It's almost like real time growing it, you're saying. That's crazy.
Yep. And if you don't water them for a couple days, they start to wilt and stuff, or will die.
I think I got some growing in my poison ivy I brought up here. I went out. I'm such an asshole. Like, I'm an ass clown, dude. I went out. I used to be like a real woodsy kind of guy. And I started to miss it, and it was nice out one day, and me and the kids, I took the kids, I said, we're going to go get some trees. I remember telling you, I think, go get some trees and bonsai out there. I was telling you and Joe. Took the kids out there, and there's a guy who just grows, like, he planted like three bamboo trees, and now he's got a fucking jungle. And he lets us go in there and fuck with them, and we were fucking with them, and I was trying to find a baby one. And I don't know if it was that or not, but I pulled that out, I put that in there, and a couple other things that I found around. And it wound up being poison ivy. And now I don't know, like, if it was something I touched or if it's something I got growing, because we took all the stuff home and we put it in pots and we put them out on the windowsill. And then I took some seeds, from my bags and threw them in there, and now there's something growing. But I don't know if I'm scared to touch it. I don't know if it's poison ivy. I won't know until it gets a little older, so I can tell. It might be poison ivy. It might be trees. Who knows? There might be some pot. I don't know. Some
west of me in Humboldt County, where that good Humboldt weed comes from, it's like a flower show, but people come and bring poison oak plants.
How they touch
Uncle Bobby.
Yeah, I can hear the echo.
Awesome.
Congratulations. You're a superstar.
Sensitive hostilities.
How was that one, buddy? How was that called? No hostilities. I'm having a good time.
Yeah, Bobby.
How was the call? Don't get all paranoid.
I like the blind side. Like, I come back like all excited, and you're like whammo with the.
Don't get upset till you start hearing this.
Fuck you!
Hey, that's my wife.
She yells at you a lot, Joe.
She does. And my friend. I plan on making a few clips with her.
And why wouldn't you? She is gold. She is gold.
She don't like you much. She thinks you're a mamby-pamby pussy.
I am.
You and Duck.
I don't know about Duck, but I am.
She thinks you and Duck are a couple mamby-pamby pussies. We are. And she hates the libertarians.
Oh, she hates those libertarians, boy. Yeah, it's big time.
She wants them to get off the internet.
Oh wait.
Well, everything's better with midgets, monkeys, and lesbians.
And she figures if you're going to be on it, at least learn how to use it.
Figure out how to use the fucking internet or get the fuck off of it.
Yeah, but so you know, her definition of knowing how to use it is liking everything she likes.
Yeah, well, that's a given. Should have known that.
You think I'm opinionated? That woman's not. She's even crazy by chivalry standards.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's over the top. That's for sure.